Alright, let me prepare the chart lab here. Alright, so today we actually will be talking about impulsive and corrective moves. Like I said, price always moves in waves, so in ranges and waves, there's no vertical or horizontal straight line. The chart don't move like that. They move slantly, ranging in waves, upwards or downwards, whichever one, depending on the trend. So first thing first, we're going to identify corrective moves and impulsive moves. They're both very important. In fact, they will happen all the time. That's the only way we have trending markets. So those pullbacks that you get when um, um, price is trending, those pullbacks, those are usually the corrective moves, and then the strong momentum that just keeps selling, or buying. That's the impulsive. So you already know what impulse means, and you know what correction means. So the impulse just keeps going, and you're like, there's no clear reason why this thing just keeps pumping, and it hasn't tried to retest any area or come back to the previous resistance or support or something like that. That's the impulsive move. You have to always wait. Don't jump into impulsive movements in the market. You always get trapped 80% of the times. So that's why you have to wait, because the market is always impulsive and corrective. So let me show you. So when you have price coming from here, this point to this point, all of that is impulsive because it's bearish, right? And price returns here. This retest back into this level that was broken, or into this level. Sorry. So here. So this is a clearer part. So price came all the way from here to here. All of this slant movement is price being impulsive. So all this movement it made going downwards, it's been impulsive. And then the pullback it made going backwards into corrective. So all of this slant movement back into it is the corrective, and all of this from here to this level is so, like I already said, we already identified the trend, and we already know that it's bearish, right? So which means originally supposed to be selling. So it did sell, and these are the impulsive move. I should include that. Impulsive moves. Sorry about that. And then the corrective move. So now it sells when it counters what the actual trend is. Price is only trying to correct whatever position it has covered, and that's what happened here. So it sold, and then it starts to buy. It's only going back to correct it, which most of you say it's a retest. Yes, it's called the corrective move. It's a retest. It's a retest, and then there's here again. It sells, So for every time it goes the right way, considering the trend, it is an impulsive move. So if it's to sell for every sell, if it's bearish for every sell, that's the impulsive move. And for every buy during a bearish trend, that's the corrective move. So that's how simple it is. So all of this is also corrective. Impulsive. I hope I said that correctly. So let me say it again in case I didn't say it right. For every, on a bearish trend, for every sell, it is the impulsive move. And when it's bullish, every buy is the impulsive move. And then when it's bearish, every buy when it's bearish is the corrective move. So every sell when it's bearish is the impulsive move. Every buy when it's bearish is the corrective move. Every buy when it's bullish is the impulsive move. Every sell when it's bullish is the corrective move. So price has to return, retest. Most of you call it retest. So let me use a term that's more comfortable or you're more familiar with. Every time it comes back to retest in an uptrend, that's the corrective move. Every time it comes back to retest in a downtrend, every time it goes up to retest in a downtrend, that is the corrective move. So this again is the impulsive move, and then the pullback. Let me mark it all out. Let's say from this point back to this point, we'll call it the corrective move. So I hope you're not getting it wrong. If you have questions, you can always ask in the comment section and I'll answer them. So simple. It's bearish, like I said. I should add that. Bearish. Every sell is the impulsive move. While every buy in a downtrend is the corrective move. Every sell let's make that clear. So let it come out big so you can see it. And that goes for it being bearish, bullish too. So let me do the same. So when it's bullish, every buy in an uptrend is the impulsive move. Wow. I'm sorry, I wrote it over here. or every buy, or every, what's going on with me? What is everything? Well, I already said it. I don't know why it keeps going out, but I've tried. And I'm still gonna try. Clone. So you just know that spent too much time on this. I'm so sorry. Just trying to have it on the screen so you can see it clearly. There. So every sell in a downtrend is a positive move, while every buy is a corrective move. Every buy in an uptrend is an impulsive move, while every sell is the corrective move. There you go. That's how simple it is. This has wasted so much of our time, but regardless, that's how simple it is, and that's why I like to keep it that simple. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you have any questions, do leave them in the comment section and I'll answer them. Yes, like, share, and subscribe, and you can check my description box. The description. You can check the description for the link to XNext and TradingView, like I always put them in every video. Yeah, bye guys.